All right, for this next video, we're going to do a couple things. We're going to start with creating our database. So we're going to go to resources, and we're going to quickly add, and we're just going to say MySQL, and we're going to pick the JawsDB, and we're going to make sure we pick the free one. Click commit or select the first order, making sure it's free. And give it 1 second. It should provision pretty quick. It says it's provisioned. I'm going to click on it, and I just like to copy the whole thing, right? So I'm just going to come over here, and I'm going to copy this whole thing, and I'm just going to give it right to Claude. Technically, I probably shouldn't give it to Claude, but I'm going to tell Claude, update the .env file with this information. And I'm just going to right-click and it'll paste it right in. And that way it'll just update it, and I don't have to worry about copying and pasting and messing up any of those. All right, so that's all done. I'm going to say 2, always allow. Very good. All right, now we're going to make 2 tables for this one, okay? And then we're going to update the database schema. Okay, so up here in database, you notice we'll have a schema and the seed data, and we want to update both of those. So what we're going to do is we're going to say, I want you to design a 2-table database and put it in the schema document in the database folder. The database is going to be about books, and it will have a books table and an authors table. I want to enforce data integrity with cascade, delete, and update. Write the schema document and the seed data. Actually, let's just call it overwrite. So not write, but like overwrite. So like it'll actually overwrite what's in those documents. Overwrite the schema document and the seed data. And hit enter. All right, now let's see what it does. It should come up here, and it should grab the stuff in here and come up with a 2-table database schema based off books and authors. Okay. This is also assuming that each book only has one author. So one author can have many books, so it's a one-to-many relationship. All right, so let's take a look at the schema document. All right, so it says it got rid of what was there, and now it built the first table called authors. First name, last name, date of birth, nationality, date created, bibliography, okay? And then books. Book ID, title, the author ID as a foreign key, okay? ISBN, publication, and here's your foreign key constraints down here, genre, price, description, created, updated, and then on delete update and on delete cascade, on update cascade, and then I created some of those. Now, let's come down here, and it also has some really cool sample data. I like it. Okay, so now let's say using the database connection in the env file, execute the so we'll just say build the table and load the data. And let's see what that does. And it should try several different ways to connect in. All right, says it's going to do it. It's connected in pretty easy with the MySQL connection. Looks like it's trying to install the MySQL connector. At least used locally. And it looks like it's going to make a couple py files to actually execute it. So down here it's called set up the database. And that's actually just a file that's going to read it and then run that whole database connection and to run it. This file we can delete when we're done. Okay, so it looks like it's running. The database was connected successfully. Now let me run a quick verification to show the data was loaded correctly. Okay, and it verified it. Looks like it has all the authors coming back like we're supposed to. And you know how we could check to see if it works is we can just go into the MySQL workbench, create the connection, and go log into it and see if it all works. But we'll do that in the next video.